Hey everybody. Hey Melinda Dobson, how are you doing? Um, yes, the basement flooded again. Last time it wasn't so bad. This time I actually had to call the insurance company. So um, I was up pretty late last night, and then of course I do landscaping, so um, might have a late start today. Still waiting to hear back from the owner, and I'm trying to figure out how to handle the basement. I had this happen. This is the third time that it's happened since we lived here. So the last time it ended up costing me a bunch of money out of pocket too. So I think I'm going to try to do everything this time. I got the restoration company. I hired them before the insurance company did everything, but I think I'm just going to try to do it myself. I know how to. I did that back in the day, so we'll see what happens. But it was a mess. It came in real quick. Um, it was high. The water was high. I actually had to pull because that's where I think you guys know I do most of my editing. It's kind of like my office down there. So I rushed and got my computer out. Most of my um, streaming stuff, my lights, and all that stuff. I got it out of the basement. Um, so none of that got damaged. I got it all like sitting in the kitchen in front of me, but most of the stuff I took my computer into my room. But rainwater flooding, yeah, it we got hit real hard last night, real quick, a couple times. So we got the rain. It was like around like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that came through, ripped through real quick. It downpoured, and then had another little like rainstorm, like at like three, in between 3 and 3:30. And then when I got home, I was down and I was editing a video, and the I could hear it shooting up from the drain in the basement. So our street couldn't handle any of it. All my neighbors, it's all the same thing. We all had water shooting up into our basement. So sub pump in the basement. Um, they don't. The neighbors have. They don't handle it. It's we don't. None of our basements have them. Um, it's I got insurance for it, so it is what it is. But it usually, we had it happen like when we first moved in, and everybody told me it was like a fluke thing, but it's happened quite a few times. I'm not even worried about it. Of course, we're going to be fixing this up to sell anyway, so I'll take the insurance money and we'll fix it up and get it going. Just kind of a headache, but I mean, it's been, other than that last time that it happened this year, it happened twice in the past month or so, month and a half. I think it's about a month and a half. We nothing's happened in 5 years, so it's but this rain, that what we've been getting hasn't been, we never get it like this. It's been nuts. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know, the neighbors. One of the neighbors next to us has one, and um, the amount, I don't know. I don't know. Theirs didn't work, so they got. It sounded like and I don't know because I didn't see what they had, but um, they had a mess too. So everybody on our street did. It was just pouring in. It was it came down real fast, real heavy. So I think we got it worse. There was actually a building east of me, parking a parking garage that completely collapsed in on itself from the amount of water. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, there was a there was buildings that were collapsing from the water. So I don't know. I'm sure probably would have helped. I don't know how much. Um, I went to a job yesterday, and while I was there, I was going to go estimate it because they have a problem with the way their house, the yard's graded, and it was grading back towards their house, and um, it's just there's sub pump just runs constantly. So I mean, like I said, I'm sure it helps, but it's too late now. So, and it wasn't just me; it was everybody on the street. But it was an enormous amount of rain that came down in a extremely short period of time. Yeah, yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything. Like I'm not putting any more money into this house. I'm fixing that up to sell and that's it. Could be the next person's problem. They can put a French drain in if they want. Um, I mean, that's what I do for work. I do I work for a landscaping company, but we do um, excavation and we put drains in and we do a lot of that. So I don't even want to bother with it. It's not gonna serve me any good at this point. So yeah, Fletch, that's it's our drainage system. I know you're a part of I'm not far from you at all, Fletch the fisherman. Um, and yeah, I mean I think you know how the Cleveland drainage is. It yeah, sometimes it just the water comes in so quick they can't keep up with it. It just keeps coming. So I don't know if you saw that, but I think it was out in like East Lake or Painesville out that way. They had a building completely collapsed from the rainfall. So it was pretty bad. But yeah, I got water up. This is almost up to my knees. Hey Linda, how are you doing? um, yeah, I was worried because it wasn't stopping, and then we had the warning till like 2:30 in the morning. So I was like, is this just going to keep going? So I got all the important electrical stuff um, out of the basement. Um, I had pretty, I mean, I had pretty much everything up. Walls are going to need to get cut out. Um, I don't know. I got to see if the carpet is going to be salvageable. I don't know at this point yet. Um, so that's something that we'll figure out when the insurance gets here and see what we have to do. I'm gonna have to get fans. Gonna have to get a dehumidifier. Um, my from being in the water last night because I was trying to scoop it out and get it out with buckets. I woke up this morning, my legs were just frozen. Yeah, the storm was bad. It was that stunk. There's nothing I could do either. I couldn't scoop. I was using um oh, it looks like we got a storm coming in right now too. Um but I was using like one of those big storage totes, like the ones that are like 2.5, 3 feet long. And I was scooping up water and it was coming in 3 times as fast as I was scooping. So at, at one point, I just gave up and sat down in a chair. in the basement and just waited. I was worried because I knew it was getting into the walls, and I knew like stuff was going to start falling apart, and I had to do something with the drain in the floor. So I sat there to make sure that clumps of stuff weren't going to block up when it started draining. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll get you here too when I get off. I'll add you. I'm on StreamYard right now, so it's not as easy to do it, but I got you here, and I'll make sure that I give you an ad there. But I appreciate it. Um, it's okay, Melinda. It's it's one of those things. It happens. I'm just got a lot of work ahead of me, and then I was supposed my special my big surprise is happening this weekend. So this just kind of threw a little wrench in it. It's still gonna happen, but the basement was going to be being used for that time. But I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna work. I had a video that was supposed to come out yesterday, and I was on the phone and I was uploading it, and I was sitting there. And usually, what I'll do is like some of my old like files after I move them over to my external hard drives, like I just take them off the computer. Well, I wasn't paying attention, and I completely just deleted the video that I was working on. So when it was uploading to YouTube, it stopped uploading. So that didn't come out yesterday. And then I was going to try to get it to come out Friday. I don't have the extension cords, the ones that I have. I'm going to have to go through and see what works and try to get something set up in the in my bedroom to see if I can finish editing that video to get it out for tomorrow. So if I don't get it out tomorrow, that's what's going on. But do you have the pool pump for the basement? That is what I use. No, so actually all my pool stuff is over at my mom's house. Hey, Paula Harvey, how are you? Yeah, so everything's over at my mom's right now. Um, yeah, it was a little bit. All my bones hurt right now from standing in that water. It was cold. It wasn't warm water. It was cold. But I was down there for a couple hours. Amanda's work flooded. Um, so she, I mean, I guess she got out at like 9, so she only lost an hour of work. Uh, but I had to go pick her up in the middle of that. So, yeah, but I hope everybody's having a good morning. I haven't even been down there today. I haven't even walked down to see. Um, but I know the carpet was extremely saturated. I have a carpet cleaner, and I kind of got to stay by my phone. Like I said, I've been waiting to hear what's going on with work today. I don't know what the plan is. I haven't heard anything yet. I just know last night I was told that it was going to be a late start, and it looks like there's another storm rolling in right now. I just saw that, so I don't know if that affects us or how it affects. I haven't seen what the what it looks like on the weather map. So if it rains, I do. You guys know I'm a salesman, but we do landscaping. So when we get bad weather, I don't get to usually get. There's stuff I can do sometimes, but sometimes there's just nothing to do. So like today, I don't have any estimates to run. So I'd be helping out in the field, and if those guys aren't working, there isn't much to do, and I don't have much in the way of editing right now because I've kind of edited out all the videos for that stuff for the landscaping company as I as I've been going. So I'm a little bit ahead on that. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, I need to. if we don't end up working today, I kind of hope that I do. But if I don't, I'm going to be down trying to get all the water up. I have a carpet cleaner, so it's like it does like a gallon of water at a time. I started trying to do it a little bit last night, and um, I maybe got a 5 by 5 foot section in a half hour. So it's taken a little bit of time. It's a little bit of a nightmare. Um, and I don't even know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I I was telling Amanda, I think it's God's way of telling me that I'm done, like with this house, like get out. I think He's telling me that it's time. So, which there's my big surprise is coming up. Like I said, that's going to be this weekend on Sunday. So everybody will see that. I think I'm probably going to do a live, but that's coming up. That's not stopping. Part of the big surprise has to do with getting some stuff done around here to get this house sold so that we can buy property. Um, I'm just working as hard as I can with everything I can right now. I'm beat down. Um, it's like I got to get the front steps done. I was trying to get those done this week. I need to get the chop saw though to be able to cut out the steps so I can do what I'm going to do. I do have um, some filler to put in it already, but there's some work that I got to do to it. Hey, Sherman's Family Farm, how are you doing? Um, yeah, so I got to chop out some of that concrete, um, and then I got some like pavers and some brick and stuff that I'm gonna stack nicely in there and fill it up just to use up some area. Yeah, my phone's going off right now. Their closest strike 10 miles. Be careful. Storm is nearby. So I would call what we had. That was like a I don't know if I ever remember getting that much water. We get there's times where we get some pretty heavy storms where we get a lot of water. I don't know if we've ever gotten that much. That was wild. Hey, Laura Kowalski, how are you doing? Yeah, you get to catch a live. It's very rare that I do a morning live, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to pop on this morning. I didn't have a video that came out yesterday. I had shorts. I put out shorts every day. So if people don't know, you can go over and see the shorts. Some of them are funny. Sometimes there's stuff exploding. Sometimes there's stuff getting lit on fire. Sometimes it's Buck doing stuff. Sometimes it's me being weird. You never know. But we today's is you can actually see in real time the base Am I back? Can you guys hear me and see me and stuff? Can you guys see me and hear me? Am I back? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if you can or not. I'm back. I am back. Sorry. Hey Neil, how are you doing? Let's see. Yep, got another storm that's right by my work right now. I just got an update for that. Here's another one. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Lots of rain. Lots of rain. So what actually just happened was my boss just called. So today I'm just going to be staying home and I'm going to be working on the basement. Um, we have H2B employees. We have guys that work for us from um, they're from Honduras and they don't drive. So I told him that if he was going to take them in because there were some trees that they were cutting down like at our shop. And they need to get some of that stuff done. So if it's not raining too bad, they can do that. But we're pretty much can't do anything else. So, um, so I told him that I would give him a ride. I could scoop him up, and give him a ride home later. So your truck broke down in North Carolina. Well, at least you're in North Carolina. It could be worse. You can probably get some good food, Neil, while you're fixing the truck. Hope it isn't too bad, and hope you get it all fixed up, man. Hey, Roadhog, how are you doing? Oh, you know what? I saw some other people in here too that I didn't that came in. Wanted to make sure that I said hi to everybody. I know Neil came in the middle of that. Rambling with the Brooms. Hello. Score one with the big guy. I think that was it. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up now. But yeah, just trying to figure things out. Um, yeah, it's what I think I was saying before was I got a lot of block to do the front steps. So once I get the chop saw, I can cut that out, start stacking stuff in there, and then I'm going to put the 57 gravel, which is the bigger gravel, um, down, and then compact that, and then do a couple inches of concrete, 2 inches, maybe a little bit more. Oh, there you go, Neil. Well, at least you know what it is. It's been ordered, so hopefully it doesn't take you too long, but at least you know what it is. Hey Carol, how are you doing? Yeah, it's bad. I'm like dreading just because I know this rain's coming in right now. I'm thinking about, I don't know, I haven't even looked to see what the map looks like yet to see how much rain we could be getting. Um, I'm nervous I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna start sucking up water and then it's just gonna flood again. So I got to get working on that quick though because mold happens quick and I don't want that happening. Oh, there you go, Roadhog. That's cool. We have fog here in Rockford, really thick. You can't, or real thick. You can cut the air with a knife. Wow, that's some intense fog. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I got to get the house kind of tidied up here a little bit too. We'll see how much I can get done. I might actually start cleaning the upstairs first, um, and just get some of that done, and wait for the rain to pass and hope that it doesn't flood the basement again. And then just start sucking the water up down there. I have a utility sink in the tub. I think you can see that in the photo. So I'm just gonna, keep dumping it in the utility sink. I put a strainer in there just in case there's some drywall in the carpet and the water, and don't want any of that stuff flowing through. So just gonna be trying to not cause more problems. Yeah, I saw you say that, Linda, on Facebook that they were all fogged up because the humidity. You're 84 right now. yeah, I don't even know where we're at. I guess probably in the 70s, maybe, we're at right now. And, yeah, I gotta get stuff moved. I can take you guys here into the basement here. Let me get up and just kind of show you here before I go, because I think I'm going to go here in a minute and get the cleaning going and start with that stuff. So sorry about the lighting, but I'll try to show you guys here. Get a light on. Yeah, it's all saturated in here. So this is where, over here was where my desk was. I got it all moved over there. I moved some of these tiles, the foam stuff, because that was floating, and because it's smooth, it was just slipping on the tile underneath. So I almost fell like 3 times. So I just picked them up and I threw them into the back corner. There's the desk. I kind of moved everything over to here. This side dried up quicker, so I wanted to get that over there. This futon weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. I know I have stuff on it. That's not why it weighs 1,000,000 pounds. It's this mattress is like super heavy. But everything's like super cold down here. It's wet. The bottom of the walls, everything's saturated. I mean, you could still see it's just soaking up water. I'm going to have to cut those out and put drywall in. The back side, over on the utility side, there really wasn't anything on the ground. That was the plus side of that. It did take out the water heater. The water heater shut off. I'll kind of show you here the floor. It's all dirty. Atlas's cage was submerged. There's just chunks of drywall, and you can see it's kind of all messed up. It's still wet around the furnace over here. So there's I mean, it's just like, and you can't really see because of the light down here, but there's just stuff just all over the floor. Like, it's nasty. It didn't smell like doo-doo water. Doesn't mean that it wasn't doo-doo water. Some of the carpet closer up here. So the basement's on like a slope. And it goes down. So I think that's why more of the water, it's more saturated on that end. It's not as bad over here. Like, it's wet. I can hear it, but it's like carpet cleaned wet. If you know what I mean, like after you run the carpet cleaner over it, it's like a little itty bitty wet. It's kind of like that. But up here is, oh, you guys kind of saw the stairs there a little bit, didn't you? Giving you a little whoop. Okay, that's it. Because that's going to be something that you'll see when I'm done. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I got the carpet cleaner here. This is what I have. So every time I fill up some water, this is all I have. And I don't know. It's wet. It's real wet. Insurance company has been called. So that's a thing. And they'll be here. Like I said, I'm going to try to do the work myself. I worked for a restoration company when I was younger. What was that? Oh, you're home already? You get home at 9:30? I thought you went till like 10. Oh, okay.
Classes start at 8.
Oh, okay. So Darcy's school flooded. So she just had high school classes this morning. She didn't go to her 8th grade classes. Hey, Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. How are you? Simply Jan, how are you doing? Hey, Oklahoma Grammy. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there. I was just kind of to the chat. I was just kind of showing you the basement. The furnace still works. That's the good news. Furnace is good. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Now I feel bad because Darcy got a ride home, and I could have gone and gotten her from school. But there's her principal's uh, uh, son picks Darcy up, and so we got some interesting interesting stuff going on. Is it stormy there? We have one that looks like there's a storm rolling in right now. That's why I'm not sucking up water currently. I'm gonna see. I don't know how heavy it's gonna be after last night. I don't trust anything. So Darcy, Darcy must be thirsty. Yeah, she yeah, I didn't know that this is when she was done with the high school classes. So, but yeah, so she's home. I'm like I said, I don't think that it was duty water down there. I think it was clean water. But I mean, I think it backed up, so there's outside dirt. I think that's what's on the floor. It doesn't smell like duty, so I think it's the plus side. I'm trying to document as much as I can for the insurance company as well. Hey, Butler Family Farm, how are you doing? Wide Family Farm, get all the family farms in here. Look at that. Hope you guys are all doing good. It's gonna be a lot of work. And Amanda's got. I think I told you guys in the last live, her back's been kind of jacked up. So there's no lifting for her. So I'm gonna be doing everything. Aiden's at school, so rain does and doesn't. It's like I understand why we need rain, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's see here. Oh, 12 Stones Ranch is in here too. Could be a natural swimming hole destination. Oh, it slid. I don't have my tripod, so I just have my phone sitting up against Aiden's lunchbox. Gave him some cashy poo to buy some lunchies today. Oh, thanks. Yeah, she'll be all right. It's every once in a while it bothers her. Simply Jan. So it flooded when we first got the house. I think it was about like 6 months or a year after we bought it. We had a flood down there. That one was pretty bad. The insurance company came in. We fixed everything, and that was years ago. So it's been 4 or 5 years. I think 5 years. We had a flood the other week, but it wasn't that bad. It only went in a couple feet in the basement. This one was the whole basement. It just kept shooting out through the ground. Hey, Fishing with Big Mike, how are you doing? Yeah, just a little rain, just enough to get the plants wet. You know, that's what we need. So who knows? Maybe I should just turn it into a swimming pool. I could do that. We can just start digging it out. Just get it some sledgehammers. We'll just make it into a swimming pool in the basement. Then we don't have to worry about it. And make it interesting to go do laundry down there and stuff too. Have to swim to go do your laundry. I guess there'd be no point in having a dryer anymore. It'd be wet coming back up. Hey, Full Blown Country, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm in for a long, long day. Today's going to be and I'm not like, I just found out my boss, I have technically have a day off. I got a little bit, I got some paperwork that I got to do later, and maybe go pick up the guys and drive them home. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be working in there. Yeah, just in my swimming trunks. So I can put some cameras down there, live stream my basement 24/7, so that people can just watch my swimming pool, or when we're in the swimming pool and just going through our everyday swimming pool lives at that point. Is it sunny now? No, I think we're about to get another storm. Let's take a look. Here's your live weather forecast with Maddie from Backwoods Mindset. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it looks like garbage outside. This is my forecast right now. It feels to be mid 70s, complete garbage. Um, the sky is gray. There, if you look over here, I'll show you because you can't see. But if you look at my pond on the 0.16 over here, we got some sprinkle dinkles happening into the pond, and then there's all the block that I got to fill up the porch hole that I have, and that will be good. And then there's the steps that I fixed recently, so that was cool. But yeah, might try to get the kayak out. I just heard some thunder. Might try to get the kayak out and go in the pond for a little bit. We should probably clean it out too. But yeah, I don't know. I think you can hear the thunder. We got another one rolling in here. Really isn't growing in my backyard where I need it to. There's a hole there. You can kind of see where it's been burned out. There's just garbage and weeds. And then over here along the fence, I don't know if you could see them, but there's little holes where there were trees before, and those I filled in and put topsoil down and then planted grass seed, and those also aren't growing. So I have that going for me. None of that's growing. All the stuff that I don't want to grow is 100% growing. I've had to cut the grass like 4 times in the past 2 weeks because of how much rain we've been getting. The grass is just growing like crazy. So that's where we're at right now. Flamingo, we could do that. Hey, Asia Joe, how are you doing? Flamingo floaties. I'm going to need floaties in my house if it keeps raining like this. So if anybody has any recommendations for floaties that work well, I'm looking inexpensive. I don't make any money on YouTube, and of course I'm off today from work, so I'm not getting paid today. So if anybody has any recommendations on low cost, inexpensive floaties, let me know. I just want the family to be safe. That's my number one goal. The dogs can learn to swim. You can take all the rain, full blown country, because I think once it happens, you're going to want to send it back. Cooler temperatures next week. I kind of wish it was a little bit warmer right now because I'm really cold. I'm really cold. Really, really cold. It's just Linda talking about the humidity. Me and Linda taking care of all your weather needs. Yeah, there were a couple lightning strikes yesterday when I was at work that were real close to me when I was in the office. Yes, the humidity has been dank. It's almost 90 and it's not even 9 a.m. Yeah, we're like in the mid 70s, and it's I guess I should be glad that it's not real hot because it could make that basement situation real interesting. Miami, Oklahoma, heat index yesterday got to 126. Wow, that's crazy. Miami, Oklahoma, not to be confused with Miami, Florida. Two different places, completely different. Trust me, they're not even close to being similar. But that's hot. That's hot. That's the same thing 12 Stone said. Is that he would help if he was here, and I appreciate that. It's nice that people would, but I'm so far away from everybody. Um, a lot of times you get to you get to feeling like you're all by yourself. And I live in a huge city. Yeah, I like dry heat. I hate the humidity. We get really bad humidity because of Lake Erie being so close to us. That is the northeast corner of Oklahoma. Okay. Yeah, I knew. I've seen it on the map before. Believe it or not, I study Oklahoma and Texas um, a lot. I look at it a lot. Hey, Lone Cowboy Adventures, how are you doing? I never noticed that the A in Adventures was lowercase. I just noticed it now. Not far from me. I would help. Oh, I don't even think I need that much. I mean, there's stuff to do, but I don't know. I don't know how much I'm hauling out. My big goal right now is just to uh, get the water out. That's the main thing. And then I'm gonna try to get some fans going, humidifier, or dehumidifier, and then I'm just gonna be waiting on the insurance company to get out here. So, oh, my basement flooded last night. It was not fun. There would be a short coming out. So I post all my shorts at 11 a.m. That's when I put them out. So there's a little short of me um, showing you what what happened. It came in real quick. I didn't have enough time. Like I said, luckily I got my computer out. You can see over here I got my um, bunch of my stuff for my live streams and computer stuff, and I got the computer set up in my bedroom, but I need to get the an extension cord in there, and three of my extension cords were in the basement and underwater. They were on a shelf that was lower, which I didn't think about, so I don't even want to try to use those right now. Probably be dragging those out, um, get them hung up, let them dry out for a while. Yeah, Pooch, go get to work, Pouche. It's Texas French. He down there by Shreveport. Tell you what, yeah, it was bad. Like I said, I don't know. I know there's more people in here now, but I guess there was a parking garage that collapsed from the rain. So, and that was in a city probably about like 20 minutes from here, 20 minutes. But I was also being told that yesterday, when the rain was happening and everything, it was going east to west. Whoa, I almost fell. East to west. So it is what it is. Heard the thunder. Oh, there's some more thunders happening. So this is my life now. Everything's just perpetually wet. Uh, as you can see, whatever this is. It's here. It's doing pretty good. Um, it's growing well. I didn't plant it. It showed up, and now I got a whole out of my deck. This one came up in about 2 days. I don't know. It's about half feet tall. My morning glories are looking okay over here. It didn't have anything to do with that. And then there's this tree over here that's growing. My Rosa Sharon are stupid big. And yeah, this is outside. No, the toaster's not going to head down to the basement. We need to keep the toaster upstairs for it now. Yeah, so as one of my awesome, he's been a subscriber for a long time. He was bringing up sub pump. Usually I know that they can handle the water, but somebody else was actually in here from a city. He's probably not too far from me, probably like within like 10, 15 minutes, was in here. He said that he saw my YouTube sticker on the back of my truck and subscribed to me the other day. And so I was live and decided to come in. And so he's like 10 minutes away. Sometimes when we get rain, there's just nothing you could do. Okay. All right. But let's see here. I'm at 51 minutes. Guys, I'm actually going to get going here. I have some sales paperwork that I need to do because I just had a customer text me and they would like to move forward to get the work done. So that's looking up. So the Oklahoma Grammy, we are looking for a property to buy. Just so everybody knows too, what we've been kind of looking for is in between 10, I would say 10 to 20. I think realistically, I'm probably in between 10 to 15. I don't know if I want to go to 20, but 10 to 15 is what we've been looking for pretty much all along. I had a lot of people are telling me, they're like, you're going to want 20. And I'm like, I never really knew, but like I saw 10 looks good. I think I'd be happy with 10. So that's what I'm looking for. We're searching. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff. I haven't been showing anything because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how soon it's going to happen. So, but I love you guys. Slime on. Everybody say a prayer for me if you can. I'm going to be working, getting that stuff done. Like I said, I got some paperwork. I just made a sale. Got some paperwork I got to get done. And then I'll get that in. And then we can I can make some money or something. And I got to clean the basement. So, and I got to get this straightened up for my surprise this weekend. But you guys are going to be seeing that. Like I said, there'll probably be a live on Sunday. Not sure what time, but if I do, I will post it on Saturday to figure out what time we're going to do that live. But I love you guys. Slime on. Everybody stay safe. Thank you so much for coming in and spending this time with me in the morning. I appreciate you guys so much for taking your time out of your day to spend time with me. Like I said, sometimes I feel alone. I mean, I know I got away from my kids, but like friend-wise, sometimes you feel alone, and it's nice to know that you guys are here and you guys always support and comment and send me messages, and I love it. Love every minute of it. So hope you guys all have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye.